Hello, Gemini. Welcome. If you've come from Facebook and followed me here, thank you so much. And if you're new, welcome. And it's nice to meet you. I'm Heidi. This is a Fallen Rose Tarot. And I'm going to do your reading today. That feels right. That feels like Gemini energy. So let's get started and see what we can see for you. I hope you're all having a great new year and everything finds you well, especially with these retrogrades hitting. Just remember, the Mercury retrograde is all about communication, and the Venus retrograde is all about the past. It stirs up old things and whatnot. My best advice is if there's a situation, a person, something along those lines that's plaguing your mind and that keeps coming to thought, you should probably address that. That is the universe giving you a chance to clear your karma. Unless to do so would just make everything 5 million times worse. The goal is to end the other person's suffering. Got a little smudge on my hand. Oh well. That happens when you play with Paleo Santo a lot. I do accept tips. My PayPal and Cash App should be in the description box and are always on my channel description. I am available for personal readings. You can email me or you can message me on my Facebook page, A Fallen Rose Tarot and Positive Vibes. I do make assorted things, spells and bottles, witch bottles, amulets, charms, custom jewelry, all natural. I work with quite a few stones and quite a few herbs. And let's get started and see what's going on with Gemini. We're going to start with Spirit Animal and see what they have to say to you. Time is fluid. You'll find this when you're meant to. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. Not everything will resonate with everyone. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If it's not, don't try to make it fit. Take what's meant for you and chuck the rest in the fuck it bucket. This is not a channel for children. Children need to click off because I say naughty words and such. Come back when you're 18. And as always, Court is somewhere around here. My puppy's laying down taking a nap right now. Sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. He's had a very active day of playing since I just got over COVID. We have the spider, the walrus, and the roadrunner. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them help dictate your choices. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. All right. Well, let's see what we can see for Gemini. let's do 2 more for my Geminis. See how the twins are doing. Hopefully not too chaotic with all of these retrogrades that will be happening this year. But then again, I think we've all been chaotic for the last 3 years, so there's that. Could be better, could be worse. I mean, we could be going through this without indoor plumbing. All right. Let's see. Your overall energy is the oldest one. So you're seeking wisdom. Not really sure about what yet, but we'll find out. Feels like you just want wisdom and guidance, though. All right. We have the Ace of Visions, high hopes and grandiose plans. The Nine of Boons in reverse. It's you kind of selfish. Kind of a selfish and needy vibe there. The Council of Animals in reverse. So you're not really listening to your friends, being kind of headstrong. The Wise Woman. Seeking guidance and wisdom. And the Two of Boons. Juggling and going through without really noticing what's your surroundings, what's really going on. Not seeing danger and snares. The Eight of Spells in reverse. Things are very halted, stagnant. The Five of Challenges in reverse. So you're feeling quite small. The Starlight. The Hanged Man, the Suspension. The Black Shuck. The Child of Spells. The Three of Spells in reverse. The Forge. The Ace of Boons. And the Five of Boons. Alright, let's get into this. So your grandiose visions didn't quite take flight, did they? And it looks like you've had some health issues lately. Physical ailments. And your money is tight. Really tight. It seems like the more you hold on to it and the harder you hang on to it, the faster it leaves. You are working hard, though, and there will be wish fulfillment. You're currently making moves to change your financial situation around. You've had a fairly decent run of luck. Things aren't necessarily exactly the way you anticipated and the way you wanted, but you're manifesting. You've made a couple of foolhardy choices. But overall, it's coming, it's working, it's happening. To be honest, your love life is not so great. You kind of feel out in the cold. There's been a betrayal. Let's clarify and see what we can find out. Because that's a lot. I guess you should know the top is your past, the middle is your present, the bottom is your future outcome if everything stays exactly the way it is right now and nothing changes. You have free will, so you always have the ability to change it. Also, I read in 5 aspects of life. I don't do just love readings. I don't do just financial readings. There's so much more to life than just one subject. And I don't know about you, but depending on the day, sometimes the hour would be what I would be interested in having some guidance in. So I think that y'all should have 5 general aspects. Whatever's meant for you is meant for you. I will say you can check your other placements, especially Venus, if you're looking for a love reading. And feel free to check out my Facebook page, A Fallen Rose Tarot and Positive Vibes. I post random stuff, memes. I post spells, enchantments, charms. Sometimes things work better if you make them yourselves. Updates, especially on the cycles and different things that are happening astrologically. So why is the Ace of Visions here? The Ace of Visions is clarified by the Four of Wands. So you were really celebrating. You really had some stuff going on. You were making big moves and big plans. And the Four of Cups. You really thought you could do this all by yourself, though? That's not the best. Refusing offers of help will sometimes bite you in the ass. And that's what they did. Just because some cups are gone and some cups are empty doesn't mean that you should overlook the ones that are still there. And the Nine of Spoons is clarified by the High Priestess. Major manifesting. The Six of Swords. Fleeing. And the Two of Wands. So there's some struggles, some difficulties. It looks like you moved recently, or you may be in the middle of a move right now. Walking away from something, feeling that you didn't have a choice. The Council is clarified by Justice, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands. So justice is being meted out to this council that you felt was coming at you. You felt like you were fending them off. There was a decision made. The Wise Woman is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Kind of a greedy little dude. The Moon, things that were done in secret were illuminated. And the Sun. So this was all in an effort for genuine happiness, the happiest that you could be. The Two of Spoons is clarified by the Empress. So you were trying to bring forth life. You were trying to bring forth abundance and wealth and manifesting. And with the Empress and with the High Priestess, you were really feeling it. You were doing good for a minute there. Don't forget, tarot has no gender, so just because it's the Empress card doesn't mean it's not a male. The Ace of Pentacles. So having to start over. And somebody knocked you on your butt, huh? A whole situation there. And the Four of Swords. You've kind of reclused about it. You've kind of drawn within. You need rest. You really need rest. Alright. Well, this looks very much like a friend group, like a whole ass friend group situation going on there. I don't think your intentions were bad, but it feels like things weren't clear. Communication wasn't clear. There were things shaded. And it's caused some big upheavals. It do be like that sometimes, doesn't it? Alright, why is the Eight of Spells here? Let's see what's going on currently. Alright, the Eight of Spells is clarified by the King of Cups. Oh, you were kind of taking some stuff for granted, huh? I get that. The Page of Cups. Very naive. Very youthful energy. Mostly just naive. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of water energy going on here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Queen of Wands. For some, this feels like a situation that was just handled really, really naively and without looking 3 steps ahead. For others, this feels like a mismatched relationship. Really, I have all the signs here, but water signs and fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, are really kind of hitting up at me. So, the Five of Challenges is clarified by the Six of Wands. So yeah, you had no problem leaving. You also have no problem leading. The Eight of Cups, and leave you did. You just did the walk the fuck away, didn't you? Chuck it in the fuck it bucket and moved. And the Ace of Wands. So you're trying to bring something else entirely to fruition now. Okay? And the Starlight is clarified by the Eight of Swords. You're willfully not seeing something. Like you are choosing to blindly ignore something that is right in front of you. The Five of Pentacles. You know, the Starlight is it's a card of manifestation. It's a card of wish fulfillment. But you've got to open your eyes or you're going to end up out in the cold. And the Hanged Man. You cannot keep going on this path being willfully ignorant if you want this to manifest. And you can't be shady about it either. Suspension is clarified by the Six of Cups. So you got some hope there. Feel like your luck is going to turn around. The Wheel of Fortune, and turn around it will. And the Eight of Pentacles. The universe is not a genie. You do have to do the work in order to get what you're trying to manifest. You ask the universe to help you manifest it. You put out the vibes that you already have it, that you deserve it, that, you know, your luck is changing. And the Black Shuck is clarified by the Queen of Wands. Ouch. So that's kind of cold. The King of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles. There is somebody super duper greedy right here. And this is your love area. There is a situationship, a relationship of some sort going on here. Something, I don't even want to say close to your heart, but in your heart space. And this is a greedy mofo, man. Like, this dude is so greedy, so like Scrooge McDuck level greedy. It's mine. And the Child of Spells is clarified by the Knight of Cups. So your health will be improving really, really well. It really will. It's not the slowest it could go, but you're going to have to put in the work and take care of yourself, but yes. The Seven of Swords. You're going to have to carry some of that burden. You're going to have to do the work, and it's not always going to be easy. And the Emperor. But you can make it happen. You can manifest this. This is a whole lot of, I feel like this may be a male physical therapist going on here. This is manifesting good health. This is somebody actively doing everything they can, carrying their own weight, doing the work, and getting healthy again. For some, it's an illness, but I'm really seeing an injury, an ailment, something physical. The Three of Spells is clarified by the Knight of Swords. Well, I mean, Swords is air energy. That's you. That's your vibe. You're just kind of gung-ho and rushing in. You know, you need to remember that wealth doesn't necessarily just mean money. Wealth is your family, your situation, your lifestyle, your friends, your support group, your tribe. It's your quality of life. The Ace of Swords. And yeah, you're starting over, and that's okay. And you did it foolhardy and in a rush. And the Five of Wands. You've got way too many irons in the fire right now, baby. You need to focus. Some ADHD energy going on there. Let's just focus. The world is not completely out to get you, any more so than anybody else. Seriously. No more so than anybody else. It's out to get us all. I mean, Circle of Life and stuff. Lion King. Hakuna Matata. But, I mean, like, your perception that everybody is against you is inaccurate. You need to take a step back from that. I know you're starting over, but that doesn't mean that everybody's against you. And the Forge is clarified by the Star, wish fulfillment. This is your money. This is, yeah, so this is wish fulfillment. This is You're getting it. You're making it happen. And the Knight of Pentacles, pretty slow moving knight, but gets the job done, carries in the prize. He always rescues the princess eventually. And the Two of Swords. Make sure you're not willfully blindfolded. That's come up now a couple of times. So I'm just saying. And the Ace of Boons is clarified by the Nine of Wands. You felt like you've been fighting with one hand tied behind your back for quite some time, haven't you? And you're still going to continue to feel that way. You need to look at your perception. The Knight of Wands. It's a lot of freaking wands. Either there's a fire in your placement, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or there is one highly influencing you. And the Six of Pentacles. You need to achieve balance. With your money, you need to really look at budgets, spreadsheets. My boyfriend's an accountant. I'm terrible at that myself, so, you know, it's calling the kettle black. But yeah, you really need to look at all of that because your finances are not in balance. And as long as you listen and you keep the work continuing and you stay consistent and accept the help when it's offered and advice and take it under consideration, this is going to work out. This is going to be okay. And the Five of Boons is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Get comfortable with yourself. You're doing that. You're not necessarily happy about it. You need to get comfortable in your own company. You have to love yourself before you can love someone else. And that also means you need to reflect and heal yourself from past things, or else you'll just take them out on somebody new and screw that up too. Even if you didn't screw up the thing that happened before, you will screw up the future one if you don't heal yourself and take time to yourself first. The Lovers. So there's going to be a choice involved here. There is going to be new love coming in. You gotta stop searching for it. Let it come and find you. And the Seven of Cups. This isn't going to be your end all. This isn't your happily after, but they're a cutie and they'll do for now. That feels very much like a bed buddy. A friend with benefits kind of situation going on there. All right. And let's see what your advice is going to be. You've got a lot going on here, Gemini, which doesn't surprise me with you being a Gemini. Really doesn't. But this has been going on for a little bit, and this new year is bringing in some really good fruition from your efforts. This injury is probably the worst part of it, and you're overcoming that. You really are. Whoa, okay. Well, fun then. So, that happened. All right. Enjoyment, striving, and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Stop and enjoy yourself. Take a breath every now and then and look around you. Unbearable situations throw you directly into the universe's arms if you're open. Let the universe guide the right actions. Listen to your inner voice and listen to your conscience and your gut. When love is invited to take over, the right actions arise at the right time. Wait patiently until the timing is right. Rest in the unknown until the path is clearly shown. Well, I hope that helped, Gemini, and I hope that you get everything you deserve and have a wonderful rest of January. Thank you, and thank you for supporting me and spending time with me tonight.